What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, we're going to have a real heart-to-heart conversation today, and it is what it is. We have to grow up emotionally. Man, you got played. You know what I mean? You got played. So many people are going through hell right now because they don't understand the dynamics of karma. Stay with me. We're going there today, and this is gonna be rough for some of you, and it is what it is. See, we got to understand something that the greatest aspect of conversation or communication that takes place, especially here in America, is gossip. It's gossip. It's the negative stuff that that sells. It's the negative stuff that spreads faster than wildfire. You know what I mean? You hear something about somebody and you can't wait to tell other people and da 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 da. And it's all, man. It's just, and you guys already know that's what social media is about. News is about. It's all drama. It's all BS. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But it's a trip because we don't really look at this in a deeper aspect. And what am I saying? Some of us have been played with. And what I mean by that is some of you have allowed other people to come into your life to tell you some BS and you took it as the gospel. You've allowed some people to come into your life for whatever reason. The reason don't matter. You've allowed these people to come into your life. You heard some stuff about the person you was connected to. You was in love with this person. This was an ordained relationship, meaning that the universe brought you two together, and it was, man, it was the relationship of your life. It was the dream of your life. You prayed for this connection. You did everything in your power to get this relationship. You manifested it. You prayed for it. When you got the relationship, you prayed over it and all this other stuff. You changed, you grew up emotionally a little bit, and then you allowed this outside influence to come in, this hacker, and put a virus in your head. You've allowed this hacker to come in to sow their poison, to spread some gossip, to spread some BS about the person that you were intimately connected with. You allow somebody to come into your life. Whoever it is, it don't matter. It could be your mama, your daddy, your baby mama, your baby daddy, whoever. It don't matter. Your sister, your brother-in-law, whatever. It don't matter. You allowed somebody to come into your life and they spread some poison into your life about the person you was with. And the trip is, we understand that when it comes to computers. When a hacker puts in a virus into a computer, it makes the computer malfunction. When a hacker puts a virus in the computer, and whatever that computer is connected to, whoever sends a message from that corrupted computer, that virus is now spread to every other computer, every other phone that's connected to that. Stay with me, it's getting deep. That's what happens, and that's what has happened in so many of your relationships. Somebody allowed somebody to come in and spread a virus, and it corrupted your computer. It corrupted your relationship. The real shit. You didn't even know that this person put a virus in you. You didn't even know that this person played you like a fucking fiddle. They played you. You so deep, so woke, so smart, but you got played out of the love of your life. You so spiritual, but you got played out of the relationship of your dreams. Real shit. And what many of us do, we don't get mad at the person who gave us the virus. We get mad at the person who was lied on. Say you and I are in a relationship and somebody come in and put some poison in your head about me. Instead of you checking the motherfucker who gave you the virus, first and foremost, you should have had your firewalls up. First and foremost, you should have been awoke, you know what I mean? Aware what the fuck was going on so that that person couldn't even bring no bullshit to you in the first fucking place. That's first and foremost. That's number one issue we need to talk about. What the fuck was going on with you that you allowed somebody else to come in? Somebody outside of your relationship, somebody outside of the connection and the intimate relationship that you prayed for, that you manifested. You begged God for this. And then you allowed another motherfucker to come in and speak evil against what you got. You allowed another motherfucker to come in. I don't give a fuck who they was or who they are. You've allowed this toxic, low vibrating, jealous, hating ass motherfucker to come in and poison what you prayed to God for. You allowed this motherfucker to come in and put a virus in you and poison you to where you no longer saw the person that God has blessed you with, that you prayed for, that you met. You no longer saw them in the light that you were seeing them. You now see them through these corrupted lens of what this poison is doing to you. We're going there. It's going to get deep. And so now, instead of you checking the motherfucker that gave you the fucking virus, you look at that motherfucker as the fucking savior. You look at that motherfucker as the fucking rescuer. You look at that motherfucker as the person who's had your back. They were just trying to protect me. No, motherfucker, they poisoned you. They poisoned you. And you allowed them to kill what God blessed. You allowed them to kill what you prayed for, what you manifested. But what we don't do is hold ourselves accountable. And so what many of you do, instead of you checking that motherfucker that brought you that poison in the first place, and checking yourself because your firewall should have been up to where, hold on, wait a minute. If this is the love of my life, if this is the man of my dreams, if this is the woman of my dream, I'm not allowing a motherfucker to come say shit about them. Male or woman. If you the woman, you supposed to be protecting your motherfucking man. And you protect your man by not allowing a motherfucker to speak evil on them. This is real shit. I know we don't have these type of conversations. If you the man, you don't allow a motherfucker to speak evil about your motherfucking woman. That's what it means to have each other's back. That's what it means to be each other's protector. Because I love you, because we're connected like that, can't nobody come say shit to me about you. Not at all. I'm checking their ass at the motherfucking gate. I don't give a fuck what my woman doing. I don't give a fuck what she's done. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. And this is not about being a fucking simp. This is about, hold on, wait a minute. You're not gonna come tell me what my woman did 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. You're not gonna come try to give me some awareness about my woman trying to look out for me. Like you my homie, like you my boy. And you speaking evil about this person. You trying to slander this person. You trying to ruin this person's reputation. And so many of you, you're completely clueless to the fact that they see you happy now. They see you shining now. And they don't like the shine that you have. They don't like the fact that you're covered by your man or you're covered by your woman. And so they come in with they hating, jealous, bitter ass. And they spread this poison. And it takes off like a fucking wildfire. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck happened? Where the fuck did this come from? What the fuck is going on? I thought we was cool. And you never knew that your woman or your man was poisoned. And they allowed themselves to be poisoned. And so all of a sudden, something just blow up out of nothing. Y'all chilling, having a good day, and then boom, she fucking erupts. Out of nowhere, she starts a fucking argument. Out of nowhere, he goes fucking left. And now y'all got fucking World War III going on. Now he's packing his bags and leaving. Now she throwing him out. And you don't even realize that the person who heard the bullshit was just played. The person who heard the bullshit, who took in the fucking poison, who took in the fucking virus. It sounded like great information at the time. It sounded real beneficial at the time. And now that you're sitting back and thinking about it, now in retrospect, you see how they fucked you over. Now in retrospect, you see how they motherfucking played you like a fucking fiddle. Now in retrospect, you're able to sit back and say like, damn, my life has gone fucking downhill ever since that fucking moment. As soon as I threw him out and I saw his life crash and burn and I saw him going through and all this other shit, I thought this person was really looking out for me. I thought this person was really protecting me. I thought this person really loved me. I thought this person really valued me and they saved me from some bullshit. That's what we thought initially. And we see this other person who you just kicked out your fucking life. You see this other person who you just ran through the fucking ringer because you allowed this motherfucker to poison you. And you see them broken and going through hell. And they're broken and they're going through hell because they genuinely loved your raggedy ass. They genuinely cared for you. They genuinely had your fucking best interest. They genuinely had your fucking back. And there's no way in hell they would allow somebody to come poison them about you. And so they have no idea of what the fuck just transpired. So yeah, they're broken. Yeah, they're confused. Yeah, they're angry. Because they have no idea what fucking happened. They have no idea why you just wigged the fuck out the way you did. They have no idea why you exploded the way you did. And they're trying to make sense out of it. And so after they begin to heal and begin to forgive and let go and let God continue to bless them, after they continue to move on with their life and they're walking their path and the blessings start flowing again, they find their peace. They find their joy. They regain their smile. And you're sitting back and you're looking. And you're like, what the fuck they got happy about? What the fuck they smiling about? What the fuck is going on in their life? And the whole time your shit's starting to crumble. The whole time your shit is starting to fall apart. And you see their shit going up. And you don't understand. And you're thinking that they put a fucking curse on you. No, motherfucker. You allow somebody to come in and poison you. You allow somebody to come in and contaminate and ruin what God has blessed you with. You got fucking played. You got fucking played. And so that other person, it is what it motherfucking is. You know what I mean? They're healed. They're moving forward. They're being elevated. Because even though they went through all that bullshit, they remained positive. Even though they went through all that bullshit, and they were broken and confused and frustrated, not knowing what the fuck happened, God saw their heart. God saw their intent. God saw their motives. And now he's blessing them. He's elevating them. And as he elevates them, you have to pay the motherfucking price. As he elevates them, you have to recognize, damn, these motherfuckers tricked me. Damn, they deceived me. Damn, they fucked me over. And as you begin to heal, and as you begin to deal with your bullshit, you have to come to the grips. You have to come to the reality. They didn't fuck you over. You allowed this shit. You permitted them to. You gave them access to destroy what God was trying to build with you. You brought the enemy behind the lines. You sabotaged your relationship. You betrayed your relationship. You betrayed your marriage or what you had. You betrayed yourself. You betrayed the man or the woman that you was with. You betrayed your kids if y'all have kids. You betrayed y'all destinies and the people's lives that y'all was supposed to interact and bless as a couple. You destroyed that. You fucked over that. It's real shit. And now everybody sees that you were the fucking monster. Everybody sees that you were the fucking sellout. Everybody sees that you were the unfaithful one. Everybody sees that you didn't do your motherfucking job and had their fucking back. And the karmic debt is you now have to watch in humiliation as God elevates this other person. You now have to watch with a broken heart and carry the shame and embarrassment, the guilt of destroying what could have been. The real shit. Because you wasn't on your fucking job. Because you didn't do what you was fucking supposed to do. You blamed your man. You blamed your woman, whoever it was, when you got poisoned. You blamed the person you were intimately connected with. And afterwards, the person that you praised for giving you that details, giving you that information, for looking out for you, when the truth started being revealed, you looked at that person and you didn't see them the same. Because you started seeing your man being elevated by God. You start seeing your man walking with peace and joy and happiness, and you seeing him being elevated and man, his light just shining. Him being elevated and just blowing up. That glow up season for him was real. And you looking at that other person like, wait a minute. I lost that because of you. And so then you start blaming this other person who brought you that stupid ass shit. You start blaming this hacker for bringing you the shit. You start blaming the hacker for programming you. I don't know what that noise was, but you start blaming the hacker. When the truth is, it was your motherfucking fault. We're so convinced that we're fucking victims. We're convinced that we're the fucking victims. You're convinced that you're a fucking victim. You've always been a fucking victim. You blamed your man for running game on you and da-da-da-da because you believe the bullshit from this fucking hacker. And then the truth started coming out. And after you ruined your fucking relationship, fucking decimated it, you blew the shit up. You atom bombed that shit. And now you realize that you fucked up. But you don't want to accept responsibility for fucking up and for ruining that. So now you turn and you look at all the people that was giving you that information. And you start blaming them. And you start saying that they were jealous and they were hateful and da-da-da-da, and they sabotaged you and da-da-da, and all this other bullshit. And they did do that. And the karmic debt that they're going to have to pay is going to be astronomical. It's going to be fucking astronomical. It's going to be fucking nuclear. But it is what it is. We're not talking about them right now. We're talking about your ass. Because your ass need to grow the fuck up and accept responsibility for your motherfucking actions. You should have never allowed somebody to come in and destroy what you had. And again, it don't matter if it was your mama, your brother, your sister. It don't fucking matter who the fuck it was. You don't allow the enemy into your motherfucking home. You don't allow anybody to speak negative about the person you're connected to. And that's a hard motherfucking lesson that many of you are going to have to learn. The hard way. The lonely way. It is what it motherfucking is. You got to grow the fuck up. At some point, you're going to have to stop blaming the hackers. The people who brought you the poison. And you're going to have to own that shit. Damn. I allowed myself to be deceived. I've allowed myself to get fucked over and to fuck over what I had. I allowed this person or these people to convince me that I needed to hurt the man or the woman that I was with. I've heard an angel of God. I've heard a woman of men of God who only was here for my best interest, who really had my best interest, who really had my back. I fucked them over. I unnecessarily caused them pain. What is it about me? What is it about my low self-esteem? What is it about my insecurity or my ego or my pride? What is it about me that allowed me to listen to this bullshit? What is it about me that allowed me to entertain the stupid shit? I willingly gave them my arm and let them shoot me up with fucking poison. I willingly gave them my fucking attention. I willingly gave them my fucking energy. The truth be told, you cheated on the person you were connected to. You cheated on them. I know you don't think because you didn't have sex with these other people. You cheated on them by the fact that you gave your energy and your time that was supposed to be used with this person that you were intimately connected with. The time and energy that you had that was supposed to be used with the love of your life, the man in your dreams, the woman in your dreams. That's where that energy and time was supposed to be going to. But you gave it to these motherfuckers. And they poisoned you. And because they poisoned you, you brought that poison back home to your man. You brought that poison back home to your woman. And killed what y'all had. All because the energy and the time that you had that was supposed to be used with the love of your life, this partner of yours, you used it over here. Heavy price to pay. A heavy price to pay for the bullshit. It is what it is. We've got to grow the fuck up and understand that, damn, if I have somebody in my life, man, I gotta be on guard. I understand that, man, everything ain't gonna be perfect. But I have to be on guard. If this is my man, if this is my woman, I'm not allowing another motherfucker. It could be my mama, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin. It could be any motherfucker. I'm not allowing a motherfucker to say negative about this motherfucker. I'm not allowing anybody to come in and poison what I have. I prayed to God for this. I manifested this. And then I allowed somebody else to come in and poison it. And because of that poison, I destroyed what I prayed for. I destroyed what I manifested. Because I was poisoned. Catch that. You're going to have to take that responsibility. You're going to have to own that. And it is what it is. Man, I'm not going to sit here and say that, man, maybe you'll get another chance with that person. Man, that's out of my control. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what God has shared with me to share with you. The price may be you'll never find love like that again the rest of your life. That is a reality. That is going to be some people's reality. You fucked up so fucking bad, you'll never experience love like that again. Not in this lifetime. Some of you have fucked up that bad. God'll never allow somebody else to come in and love you again in this lifetime. And you're going to die lonely, miserable fucking lives, regretting the fucking mistakes you made. Because you're not going to grow up and deal with your bullshit. And the crazy thing is, it's not just your lives. If y'all had kids, it's fucked up that relationship and that dynamic as well. It's a trickle-down effect. You didn't just hurt that person. You hurt the people connected to that person. And it is what it is. Hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. Man, family, be on alert. You know what I mean? For those of you that have loving relationships, for those of you that are getting ready to go into a loving relationship, man, don't get so comfortable. Don't get so complacent that you will allow somebody to come in and poison you about something that you waited for, something you prayed for, something you manifested. It is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing, family. Peace.